Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to this All Blacks career mode. We are currently here at the first game of the Quad Nations. It is going to be against the Wallabies and it is part of the BLEDISLOE Cup Series. But if you do enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Right, so I have some unfortunate news, and that is the fact that once again some players have just gone missing. Beauden Barrett, I tried to get him back, but he seems to not exist anymore. So either he is playing possibly in Japan, or he is just nowhere to be seen. Also the likes of Josh Ioane, Aaron Cruden, and pretty much any fly half above the rating of 80 have also just disappeared. And we have also, not only that, we've also lost Dane Coles this year. But the unfortunate thing is I did actually get rid of another one of our hookers who were going to be in the side, but now we have actually only got the two, and that is Cody Taylor and Asafa Amua. So the squad has some positions that are a little bit lackluster at the moment in terms of numbers, but hopefully we will still be able to get these wins. Let's get right into this match against the Wallabies.
Australia and New Zealand are one of the classic rivalries in the sport of rugby. In 2010, they finished in positions 1 and 2 on the world rankings, with New Zealand on top. There's always a lot of passion brought to these matches.
Right, so we have got a lot of changes. You guys have been requesting quite a few strange things, including Leonard Brown at number 2. We have got Hoston Satutu then at 4. Rieko Ioane is at 6. I am counting all of the strange ones. Cullen Grace at 7, isn't that weird? But then we've got Tui Pelotu playing number 9 for this match. Akira Ioane on the left wing, and then the next strange one would be Tuanga Fasi once again in that 15 jersey, but he did score twice last time he was at fullback, so maybe he will be able to score once again. And that is our bench. It is a bit muddled, and that was what you guys requested. And I have to say, from now on, I may just only be able to do maybe 1 or 2 requests a video, because at this stage, this is a right mess, I'll be honest. But anyway, let's get right into the Haka.
The All Blacks prepare to do the Haka. The crowd loved that. The stadium is electrified.
Right, now someone I saw in that Haka who I didn't think was actually playing in this match was my little bit of an Easter egg. Right, so because of the fact that I couldn't sign Beauden Barrett, I thought, why not get one of the other Barrett brothers, you know, the long lost Barrett brother that no one's heard of, and that is the man by the name of Sergio Barrett. He is 41 rated and a loose head prop, and he is no relation to the Barrett brothers, but I decided if we can't have Beauden Barrett, he would be the next best thing, because he was the only one with the last name Barrett, I'm going to be honest. Other than, of course, Scott and Geordie, who are already in our side. But anyway, little Easter egg there. Let's get right into this match against the Wallabies. Right, so it is going to be Reece Hodge kicking this match off for the Wallabies. We are at Suncourt Stadium, and it is raining quite heavily. That's a good take from Michael Hooper. But, so it's Tutu at number 4 has already ripped the ball away. Richie Mo'unga tackled very hard and early. And I have to say, this team is well and truly muddled when I look at it, and I will also say this is the first game that I've played since the new 1.05 update has come out. So the gameplay is a little bit different. Hopefully we will be able to keep this ball. That one took a while, but we have still got it. Adi Savia at 8 for this match. Lulala now passes it out to Tui Pelotu, who's playing 9. Richie Mo'unga with the draw and pass has found Akira Ioane. Offload to Rieko Ioane, and it has found Tuanga Fasi. He's got a bit of pace, Tuanga Fasi, but he is tackled low by Reece Hodge. That is one thing that they updated, is the fact that now the backs have actually got a little bit of pace like their real life counterparts. So that is also good to see, although that is the Wallabies ball, which isn't so good to see. Good tackle, low on Michael Hooper there. Nick White now around the side is tackled hard. Goodhue makes the tackle on their number 1, and we get that ball back. Yes, we do. Hodgman has stolen it, but Satutu in the number 4 jersey has knocked that one on, so now the Wallabies have got a good chance. And I also will say that this is a shortened version of the Quad Nations this year. I saw that we have the 3 games against the Wallabies, but only 1 game against Argentina and South Africa each. So these points could be crucial, so we have to win this match, and then we are moving on to the World Cup, which is very exciting. Not a great take there from Hoskin Satutu. You could blame the wet, but you could possibly also blame because he is playing lock for this one. The Wallabies have retained their scrum now. They aren't going for a set play this time. Good tackle from Tuipulotu there. And Lala has ripped that ball away. Rieko Ioane now out to Umanga Jensen with a soft pass. But has found Akira Ioane. Oh, what do we do here? I feel like we've got to go this way. It's gone to Adi Savia, who was facing backwards, but now he's starting to run and he's been clotheslined. And because of it, now we are just going to wait this one out. Or is this within Richie Mo'unga's range? I feel like it is, but is it within my range is a better question. And I'm noticing quite a few of the Wallabies, the players that they have been missing in the past, have actually shown up. I've seen Reece Hodge already. That looked like it was Samu Karevi. So they might have quite a strong Wallabies side this year. The wind is into me as well. I didn't think this one through very much. And that one is going to miss because of it. Giving the ball back to the Wallabies. And tell you what, it is bucketing down at the moment in Australia. Hopefully soon it will be raining tries for the All Blacks, but we will have to wait and see. Whitelock trying to steal that one, and the Wallabies have retained that ball. We're up to 20 minutes gone in this match almost. No one really looking too sharp so far for either team. We have been countering each other very well. That's a good tackle from Rieko Ioane. And yeah, it was Rieko Ioane. I got confused when I saw the 6, but then I remembered, yes, he is playing 6 for this match. And is this one within Richie Mo'unga's range? Oh, it's a bit closer. I'm going to try the kick for goal once again. They're saying it's a gimme. I have cut them off. Oh, has he got enough on it, Richie Mo'unga, though? Yes, he has, luckily. And because of it, now the match is going to be 3-0 to the All Blacks. Reece Hodge once again kicking off for the Wallabies. They haven't had a lot of possession so far, the Wallabies. He's gone short and it's found Rieko Ioane, who has got a lot of acceleration, so probably a man who you wouldn't mind having short there. We have managed to retain that one. Tuipulotu now. It's going to pass it short. It's gone to Hodgman. One more out to Richie Mo'unga. It's gone back to Akira Ioane now, who steps straight into Nick White. Now this hopefully will be the first year for the Wallabies that Nick White doesn't get injured in one of our first matches, because he always does, and then they are left with Sturzaka every season so far. Cullen Grace now goes back to Tuipulotu. One more out to Akira Ioane, who tries to step but is tackled by their number 5. And I have to say, because of this new update, this reshuffle that we've had, it slightly benefits us more because of the fact that some of these forwards have got very good pace, like Leonard Brown playing 2, but then Adi Savia drops the ball. And he has hit Nick White very hard in that tackle. Bit of frustration there, and he has stepped out, so it is going to be going back for the knock-on. And it will be the Wallabies scrum feed. And I have to say, I'm not sure whether that's something for the new update, but in the background there, the ref was actually marking where the scrum was going to be taking place. I have never noticed that. So I'm not sure if that is with the update or I have just not really been paying attention. It's probably the second, to be honest. That's a great run from Michael Hooper there. The Wallabies, they will want to score before the end of this first half. It's fired back to their number 3. Goodhue now with the low tackle on their number 12. That's a good driving run. But looking at that, no, Leonard Brown not quite able to get that ball. Nick White to the breakdown has gone into Cullen Grace there. That's a good run from their number 3. This is looking dangerous for the Wallabies. That was a very good tackle from Hoskin Satutu, and it had to be made because they did have men outside him. Now we have got in there very early, and by the looks of it, we are going to take this ball back. I was about to say I could kick this, but then I realised we actually don't really have a lot of kicking ability at that number 9. Hoskin Satutu's dropped the ball again, unfortunately. And because of it, now the Wallabies have got a chance in the scrum just before half-time. There is less than a minute till we get to that half-time siren. Hopefully we can retain this scrum, or can we get this scrum, should I say. And we have managed to get a perfect push, double perfect push. And on pro, that is quite difficult to do normally. I'm going to fire it wide. And it is going to be out to Sevu Reece. It is Umanga Jetson out to Sevu Reece now. And he is one of those players who you love to see out there by himself. But now he has been isolated by the Wallabies. And because of it, no, we have managed to keep that one. It is going to be Leonard Brown playing halfback. But he is playing number 2 for this match. Whitelock goes out to Akira Ioane now. Drawing pass out to Jack Goodhue. He's got a Peter Umanga Jensen. No, he doesn't. He's got a Leonard Brown on his outside. And he's going to be quick enough because their number one is actually their number one. And we have scored the first try of the match as the All Blacks. It is Leonard Brown in the number 2 jersey who has managed to run it in. And we have scored the try. That is a weird sight. You've got Tuanga Fasi on the left in the number 15 jersey. You got Moanga in 10, which is normal. But then you got Leonard Brown, the try scorer, with that number 2 jersey. That was a great run from Leonard Brown there. And because of it now, we have managed to get a little bit more ahead before half-time. And we haven't actually seen a runaway from the Wallabies yet, because we have to remember we have got Tuanga Fasi as our number 15. So if there is a runaway and he isn't in the right position at the right time, that could be a chance for the Wallabies to get back into this match. But nonetheless, we are 10-0 up going into half-time. Saying no surprise that the All Blacks have got the lead. We have had more of the possession, less of the territory. Handling errors 8-0 is not what we like to see. If we keep having handling errors like we were in that first half, I think they will be able to score off a scrum very soon. Penalties conceded though is in our favour, so that is good to see. Richie Moanga will be kicking off for this second half of this match versus the Wallabies. This is the first of the BLEDISLOE Cup Series, and hopefully we will be able to once again win the series 3-0. That is what we have done the last couple years. Nick White now passes it all. Adi Savia almost able to intercept that one. Lulala has ripped that one away. Tui Pelotu now back to Leonard Brown once again, who's having quite a good game at the in the 2 jersey, should I say. Goodhue now stealing that one. He's a metre short now. Who have we got? Tell you what, we don't need to pass this because of the fact we've got Tui Pelotu, who is a forward, and he drives over and he has scored the try. Tui Pelotu. I was thinking, right, I've got to pass this to one of our forwards, and then I realised Tui Pelotu himself is a big unit and he is going to be able to drive over. So that is one benefit of having a lock as your halfback. That was a great run from Goodhue after intercepting that. Yeah, that number 13 is Samu Karevi, I'm sure. And now Tui Pelotu deciding whether to go to Sotutu or Savia, and went, hang on, I can do this myself. Drives over, and we have now scored once again.
This should turn into an easy 7 points with the conversion.
Looking at that, Richie Moanga has managed to convert that one, so now the score is 17-0 to the All Blacks. I'm liking that scoreline a lot more, to be honest. And tell you what, if we can still get 2 more tries, I'll be liking it a lot more, because we could possibly look at being first on the table if we get that right. I don't know what happened to that sentence there. It was all in slow motion. Tui Pelotu takes that one well, runs into his opposite number, Nick White, which is a weird sentence to say. Leonard Brown is playing halfback. Normally when you see a number 2 as the halfback, you wouldn't be kicking this, but Leonard Brown has got a decent boot on him. Or tell you what, has he got too good of a boot? No, that is going to pull up and be an awkward one for Reece Hodge, who has just kicked it straight downfield. It is going to be Tui Pelotu who's grabbed that one. He's running onto it as well. Who wants to tackle it? It was one of the Wallabies players who I didn't quite see the number of his jersey. But it was a good tackle nonetheless. Now it is going to be Hoskins. Sotutu playing halfback, goes to White block, goes out to Umanga Jetson. Richie Moanga, quick hands out to Goodhue, and it's found Sevu Reece with a great pick up there. Sevu Reece. It did look like it was going to be possibly a turnover, but then Sevu Reece did extremely well. We still need to get more men into the ruck, and no, we haven't been able to keep that ball because of it. Karevi now with a run. There's a good run from their number 3, who is having a very good game so far. Nick White now passes it out to their number 2, who is hit hard by Savia. Nick White now passes to that number 3, who shunted off another one, but he's run into Rico Ioane. And Lulala, he's having a great game involving the breakdown. Goodhue now passes it to Akira Ioane. We're very lucky that these have been finding hands there. Leonard Brown with a good step, and he is a quick man. Leonard Brown inside ball to Sotutu, who is driven backwards though. And now if we use a backline movement, I'd say the Wallabies won't quite be set. They've got a lot of men in the middle. Umanga Jensen out on the wing, but unfortunately has dropped that ball. And now the Wallabies with a runaway. I said about the speed of those players, and it is going to cost us. Tuanga Fasi and Tui Pelotu, but what a tackle that is from Sevu Reece, the man who is quick enough. Leonard Brown wins the not releasing penalty. That was world-class rugby from the All Blacks, other than the little bit building up, of course. But then that tackle from Sevu Reece, the rip away from Leonard Brown, and it just saved the All Blacks 7 points, that's for sure. Richie Moanga now finds the touchline. And I have to say, my heart was racing a little bit there. I thought when he ran just straight through, I thought Tuanga Fasi and Tui Pelotu aren't going to be able to catch him, but Sevu Reece put in those hard yards and managed to just make the tackle. Or is that going to be too straight from Leonard Brown, perhaps? Yes, it is. And we have lost that one.
Set up a driving maul. Wood has it at the back of the
White now passes out to the number 11. Another good tackle from Sevi Reese. He's very close to the touchline, and Satutu drives him into touch. So Leonard Brown now will get another chance to get this one right. That one's looking better. Are we going to be able to retain that one? No, we're not. Still the Wallabies ball. And that's a good run from Karevi. Reece Hodge cuts it back across. That's a good offload. And we've only got forwards out there, but we have done very well. Nick White now around the side of the ruck. Tackled by Sevi Reese once again. Ripped away from Savia. By Savia, should I say, but found no one. And now I think whoever had that just dropped it. So it is interesting. Yes, they are saying about the handling errors, and that is true. I'm going to try and blame the fact that it is wet, but Rieko Ioane's chasing that one very well, and that's a great kick from Tui Pelotu. In that number 9 jersey, Rieko Ioane makes the tackle back to his feet, and another not releasing penalty to the All Blacks. Now in this situation, it would be smart to try and kick for the corner, but I am going to go for the scrum here. We are far enough ahead. We don't need those 3 points. But if we can win this scrum, which we hopefully will be able to, we could use those 7 extra points on the board at this stage, because then we would have just enough time possibly to still look for that bonus point. Umaga Jensen now out to Kira Ioane, who steps on the inside but is tackled by their number 14. Well, we've got to go this way. It's 4-on-1. Cullen Grace now offload. Found Richie Moanga. But the one who was Reece Hodge has done very well there in that situation. Have we got that ball? No, we haven't. And the Wallabies have now got this ball back once again. They're playing well, the Wallabies, other than the 17-0. Tuanga Fussy, you're going to have to put on your scrapers. But Rieko Ioane in the number 6 jersey. Tell you what, Tuanga Fussy was actually putting in the hard yards there, but it's not going to matter because their number 4's too quick. And the Wallabies have scored in the 79th. Unfortunately, it's just that mixed up mayhem at the back. I like that. I might call it mixed up mayhem this episode. To be honest, that's a good sell of the dummy from Karevi. Rieko Ioane was just about to get him. That's a great offload. And their number 4, Michael Wood, he's a quick man. Tui Pelotu didn't look anywhere near quick enough to catch him, and the Wallabies might have the last laugh in this match. Reece Hodge now taking this kick. The question is, yes, it is going to be full time. And Reece Hodge manages to convert. And now the score at full time is going to be 17-7. A win to the All Blacks nonetheless. But I'm sure it wasn't quite what the boys would have been after in that situation. We had 2 tries. It was Leonard Brown and Tui Pelotu scoring them. Richie Moanga converting 2, missing 1 penalty. But he did get the other. And Wood scoring for the Wallabies in the 79th. Reece Hodge able to convert that one. We had more possession, almost got the territory back. Those 4 penalties conceded were what cost the Wallabies a bit there. 15 handling errors is unacceptable from the All Blacks. But luckily it is only the first game of the season, so I feel like there was a little bit of rust perhaps. But hopefully that will be sorted out within the next couple videos. Right, so we are sitting first equal in the Quad Nations table at the moment. South Africa are on the same amount of points as us, but hopefully in this next game against Argentina we will be able to go a little bit better. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. If you did enjoy and are excited for this new season, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.